Hope everybody is enjoying their family today. So, God, you know how sometimes we let chaos get the best of us. I did a conference call with a few people in the Freedom Repossession USA group. Sadly, this is my follow-up, and I greatly apologize. And admittedly, I wasn't totally feeling it either, and I think part of it was the lack of participation. But, you know, we all have things going on. I lack participation at times too, right? So, honestly, one of the things that prompted this video, and the fact that I finally have some peace and quiet around here, Merry Christmas to Mama, is Amelia gave me this little day planner that's a doodling day planner. So, you know, she knows me. And, of course, the first thing she wanted me to do was write my birthday in there, which I found that funny. Like, I don't remember when that is. Don't need reminders. So, the gifts that she gave me helped remind me to harness my creative side. And God, you know, I've been so busy, wrapped up in playing so many roles that I lied to myself about what I do to have fun. Now, I mean, doodling is fun, but it's not, you know, wake up the next day wondering what the hell you did fun, but that's really not my cup of tea anyway, so whatever. So I found this old notebook of mine from December 28, 2013 was the first entry. And Amelia and I both made these. They're just comp books that we take scraps of paper and put the shapes, glue the different shapes on. It's kind of a pastime I've had since I was her age, actually, which when I moved out of my parents' house was like their worst punishment. Because I had taken little scraps of magazines and catalogs, and I had this big walk-in closet that I kept my phone in. It was kind of like my office, and all along the walls I had glued those little pieces. I initially started taping, and I was like, man, this is starting to look like crap. They're all starting to fall. So I started I initially started rubber cementing them on, which, you know, that peels off and you can take that off really easy. But then I was basically decoupaging it onto the wall. Hey, trust me, I'm getting mine because Amelia's even worse. Her and her slime factory spilling into the living room. Anyway, so this was prompted by a TED Talks video that really inspired me. I was so clueless. This is kind of cute. Anyway, I quote, "Small changes ripple outward." I don't remember if that's actually from the video, but so I wrote out my plan to create a lasting positive change, which I stuck to this for about a year, and then I believe, no, it wasn't even, yes, it was about a year. Almost a year. I think closer to 8 months that I did this. But I was not as consistent as I intended to be because I was working 14-hour days. And we had a great loss in our family, and it was difficult to focus on myself. And I'm working on that. So, all of this is in an article that I wrote that I'll post the link online. But my goal was to write 3 gratitudes daily, which, I don't write them, but I sure do voice them. I could be in the shower, taking out trash, whatever certain daily tasks that I'm doing. I just, sometimes it's aloud and sometimes in my head, that, wow, I am so grateful that I have this food to make for us tonight, or, just, I feel probably 90% of my day full of gratitude. The rest, sometimes I tend to gripe, and that too is something I'm improving on. I also put down that I want to journal 1 positive experience daily. That could be something like maybe something that you just saw, like a younger kid walking an elderly woman across the street, or you went to go buy coffee and it was already paid for, whatever, just a positive experience. Because to reflect on that just gives you hope in humanity, hope in yourself. Exercise at least 15 minutes daily. Shit, I'm a single mom, man, and all I do is exercise around here. Vacuuming, doing laundry. Yeah, I don't do any real exercise, I will admit. I was an aerobics queen, and then I just didn't see the point. I didn't, I don't know, I do want to at least take time in my day and do some stretching, and I don't. I get too caught up in taking care of everybody else. But that's what I like to do. I mean, if I liked exercising, damn it, I'd be exercising. It's just not something I really enjoy anymore. I like going out for walks, taking hikes or whatever, but anyway, back to my point here. Meditate daily, at least 10 minutes. There's maybe 1 day a week that I don't do that. Random acts of kindness. I have a neighbor. Actually, I live in a building where the whole floor that I live on is all art studios. So that too kind of inspires my creativity. But there is one, I should probably say this a little quieter because I am near the wall that there. There is one family, a man and woman with a son that's, I don't know, 2 or 3, somewhere in there. And every so often I put something on their doorstep. I wrap it like a gift, and it will just say something like, wishing you brightest blessings, or whatever. And it's just fun. I know that they work so hard. They are almost never home. They're working all the time. And so the things that I drop off are, useful but fun. Okay, the last thing I gave them wasn't very fun, but it was glass storage containers for like leftovers or whatever, I enjoy doing it, and I know that it's things that they enjoy getting, but if I was them, I guess I'd be kind of creeped out now I think about it that somebody keeps dropping off stuff, so maybe I'll pick a new victim. Anyway, where was my point? So, also on this article that I wrote, again, I'll post that in my description, is a focus wheel. And I just quick scribbled this out to for the video, and really didn't care to stand in front of a mirror to write it backwards so that you can read what it says, because it really doesn't matter. You get the gist. It's a focus wheel. I would frequently, and I couldn't find that notebook. I think I have it in a purse, now that I think about it. Those I like to do fun also, because I'll take, several different colors to do, one color for the inside. And the notebook actually is about the size of this. So you get the idea how small this notebook is. So I would make them really small. So it really wouldn't have mattered to show you, you wouldn't, I typically write really small. So, but just to have fun, I'll do different colors on the line, whatever. There have been times where I've done those on a daily basis rather than some of the other things, because I feel like the focus wheel touches multiple bases. Okay, finally, my assignment from our conference call is read that article. There are several videos and other articles and books referenced in that. Go through and decipher what feels right for you, and I'm going to post this excuse me, in the Freedom Repossession USA group. And from there, this can be my prompt for conversation about what is it that you do to elevate your vibration, and create. And God, it has been a while since I did these videos, huh? Oh. So I know there was something else that I was going to touch on. I'm looking around here at the little mess that I just made. I don't know. This is Amelia's Christmas tree that she put together. A bunch of lollipops and candy canes and ribbon candy. And I'm feeling bad today because I was quite the Grinch. She's spending the night at my sister-in-law's with my two sons and a couple of their cousins. Not because we got into any fight or anything, but I'm now really looking forward to her coming home because I just feel like maybe she has spent the whole day with animosity towards me. She says she isn't, but she may be saying that with the hopes that I won't be angry with her. She always thinks that I'm angry with her, and I even will say something like, "No, I'm not angry with you. I might be disappointed in your behavior," or, but I spend a lot of time buzzing around here, letting her be a kid while I clean. And though I do bark at her I always say, all I ask is that you clean up after yourself. Well, her version of cleaning up after herself and my version of cleaning up after herself clearly are two different things. Anyway, so I guess if I forgot something, I can always add it to comments or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my peaceful quietness and sip on my wine intentionally in a mug so I don't realize how much I drank. Although I'm not much of a drinker, so I think I'm already tired of it. And I will see y'all on the flip.